This week we're going to be looking at seals. A seal is, I think of it like a stamp, and it is a very important stamp that's placed on official documents by a public official. So again, it's usually something that says this is from the United States, this is from the city of San Diego, this is from the state of California, and it is important and it should be taken very seriously. And as we look at the seals, you're going to notice that the seals have maybe words on them. They're going to have symbols. They're going to have colors that all represent who that country, city, or state is. We're going to start with the seal of the United States. Now, as you'll notice, it starts out with, you'll see right away, a huge symbol on this is the bald eagle. The bald eagle is our national bird. The bald eagle represents beauty, independence, strength, and freedom that the United States stands for. Next, you might notice these words here. That's Latin. And that Latin phrase means from many, one. And that represents how all the colonies came together to be one country. Now, as we continue to look at the seal, you will notice here that the eagle is holding on to 13 arrows. These arrows represent the power of war. In his other talon, he's holding on to an olive branch. The olive branch means peace. Now, you'll notice also that the eagle is looking toward the side of peace. Up on top, you have 13 stars, which represent the original 13 colonies. And down on the bottom, you'll see here, you have the red and white stripes, which represent the states united and supporting the blue, which represents Congress and the president. Now we're going to look at a little bit of a simpler of a seal, and this one is for the City of Chula Vista. Now this seal was adopted in 1985, and it represents the rising sun behind Mount Miguel and the foothills of the eastern part of the city. So here's the rising sun, and those are the foothills. Now down below, you will notice there are some ocean waves, and the ocean waves are there to capture the essence of Chula Vista's scenic bayfront. Now we're going to talk about the Great Seal of the State of California. This seal was designed and approved in 1849. Now, as you'll notice, some of this should look a little bit familiar. If you'll see the words up here, it says Eureka. So Eureka is Greek for I have found it, and this most likely refers to the miners finding gold. Down here you'll notice, speaking of miners, there's a guy there, and that represents the wealth and opportunity that California had to offer. Here you'll notice a grizzly bear, which represents California's agriculture and wildlife and is also on our state flag. And you'll notice up here between the gold seal and Eureka, there are 31 stars, and those 31 stars represent 31 states. California became the 31st state in 1850, so hence 31 stars. Now, this person here is Minerva. She is the Roman goddess of wisdom. So it's kind of, if you think of the whole scene, so when you look at the seal as a whole, you'll see that they're trying to paint a picture of what California is. So the great seal of the state of California. So again, you've got this Roman goddess of wisdom. A miner works nearby. There is a grizzly bear that rests at her feet. There are ships in the river. The Sierra Nevada mountains rise in the background. Wildlife, agriculture, natural beauty, commerce, and opportunity are all represented in California's Great Seal. Now, your job this week is to create your own seal of California. We've talked about with all the imagery and the symbols of some of these seals for the United States, City of Chula Vista, and of California. And if you were to create, someone gave you the job, you need to create a seal, a new seal for the state of California. What would you include? So you're going to get a circle that's going to be provided by your teacher, and you're going to design a new seal for the state of California that includes a title and at least 4 important images that you feel best represent California. Now within that design, you also need to have a short description of why each symbol best represents California. When you're done, what you're going to do is present your seal on a flip grid, and talk again about why you chose the symbols that you did, why it's important, and how they represent California. So again, you've been given a big job. Redesign the Great Seal of the state of California. You can do it.